I didn't say I wouldn't altogether just drop it. So I had just enough time to kind of pop in. I am somebody that's been I guess you could say, somewhat of a regular watcher of the infamous Locale Live, right? I can't deny that Keemstar, alright, they're all locales. I hope that, like, that's not lost on Daniel Keem. I hear he hates the name being said aloud, but Boogie, Wings of Redemption, and Keemstar, they're all locales, and since Keem has left, no matter how much of a locale Keem is, no matter how insufferable anybody could find him to be, narcissistic, whatever, I've been watching, I can't deny it. It is like a guilty pleasure. It's like smoking cigarettes. You find yourself watching, or better yet, a train crash, and you just want to keep watching to see how bad the crash is going to get. So since Keem left, I think it's been a very interesting time for Locale Live, and it's been an all-time high. This is Boogie's moment. All right, it's clear to me, my opinion, after watching the finale, so to speak, of tonight, where Boogie just flipped, which is what he does, right? He's kind of, nobody should be shocked when Boogie loses his mind and goes on a diatribe or a rant, especially if it's offensive. And to my understanding, he closed out the show by saying not a bunch of, a very unpopular racial slur over and over and over. What a fantastically new controversy to find himself in. My theory is he is faking all of this drama with that Tina person, and it's gonna feed, because Keem knows Locale, I don't know, maybe he thinks it's not sustainable, who knows what the reasons are, but now the content that Locale's putting out, it's gonna be content for Drama Alert, or whatever Keem's show is. I'm guilty of not watching it, but I've seen it in other clips. I think we saw a pretty obvious script. So what's crazy to me is people that watched what's clearly a scripted bit, and I don't know anything about this Michael person that Boogie called up, the one that introduced him to Tina, where he admits it was all planned, but they're real crazy people. It's clear as day that this momentum and the attention, this is just more paychecks. At least, these individuals have been very unashamed. We're just here for the money. And Boogie used to be called the Mr. Rogers of YouTube, which is hilarious to me. And now, look how far the man has fallen. There's no judgment here, but he's done his fair share of being where he is today. He has earned all of the bad rep that he sits in and kind of wallows in like a pig in shit. So this is the only way, literally. Internet Anarchist just made The Downfall of Boogie episode. So once those get kind of cemented, I think that's the beginning of the end for some. If not, it's the true document of the end. But this is the only way that Boogie and Wings can actually make a few bucks. And it's Boogie, the actor out of the bunch, that's going to keep feeding this fake drama. I do believe Keem is fully aware of what he's doing. It's going to be something he can report on Drama Alert. Locale Live fails because Boogie loses it and goes on a diatribe, and it's going to be another reason to get more hate-watching viewers to Boogie's channel, or to Drama Alert, or to Locale Live, and just nobody. It bothers me, like, to those that have been offended by the actions of some of these individuals, right? I know all the crap Wings has done. I know the crap Boogie and Keemstar has done. Boogie faking cancer. I mean, can we get much lower than that? And he has. I watched another downfall video of Boogie, and it's just, or everybody involved, if you're watching, donating, and all that, I get it for the people that are like, I know it's fake, so what? It's entertaining. That I cannot debate. But to I don't know, the kids, like, how many kids watch that show? DSP, yeah, I mean, aren't they? DSP, to me, and I can't say I've watched an entire episode of his on his channel, but I've seen other people cover his stuff. He seems like a scumbag, from what I can tell. Another e-beggar who seems to just bark at his audience and say deplorable things. I mean, it's a part of the hate-watching mob. It's a tried and true thing on YouTube. Look, I'll admit it. I don't have it in me to want to be hated as much and get all that bread, get all those W's like they say on LolCal Live. So I'm not going to compare on a moral capacity DSP and LolCal Live. They're all scumbags that are banking off of people hate watching them and wanting to see their downfall. And they've fallen constantly. What's up, what's up? Where am I? I am at one of my magical jobs. And hi, the Kid Clips. Welcome. I'm a guy that I've had a channel for a good while here. I've covered so many different things. I've been on so many of my own different arcs. I think if you've been on YouTube long enough, everybody kind of falls into the category of LolCal. But I've never done some of the crap that Wings, Boogie, and Keemstar have done. And it's pretty deplorable. So again, what I want to nail home is the people that watch all that crap. Gucci? Okay. You cannot be unaware. You can't sit on the pedestal and preach about how high and mighty. The camera's on me, by the way. It's not on you in any shape or form. That you can't preach about being high and mighty and condemning any of these people. I don't know, even like, who am I to say, I'm not going to say they don't deserve to make a living, but this is how they're going to make their living. Wings, DSP, Keemstar, they yell at their audience, they dehumanize them, they're narcissists, and all of them just, they have this thing, and just like watching an accident happen in real time, we're all guilty of the same. Give you a shout out? Sure, the Kid Clips. Give them check out the Kid Clips. I hope that's a good channel you got there. I will definitely be checking it out. I'm all about cross promotion. I've been around. I've survived by networking and making some good, solid friends on here. I've had my share of burning bridges back in one of my story arcs where I got a shout out from a celebrity, and that was a shitstorm after that. But I just wanted to nail home that everybody has to be hyper aware of what LolCal is doing. Nobody here, like, please feel free to let me know if you really, really believe this Tina, Boogie, and Michael, who is notorious for scripting things and organizing them for skits and bits, that this is real, that what we're watching is actually real and not manufactured. Please feel free to tell me. Let me see. You're kind of popular. Well, yeah, hey, thanks, man. It's all about cross-promotion, networking. Unity is the best we could hope for, and unifying and calling people out. Like, sometimes I will crusade on this channel. Like, right now, I'm aiming for 6 Erican. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he is literally a PDF, grooming POS, that has a channel, he has a channel on every platform. He needs to get banned. He needs to be deplatformed. I hate cancel culture, but once you see the crimes he's committed and what he said to kids and all the evidence that's available, screen capped, screen recorded, and all the above, you would agree, without a doubt, that he needs to go. And the fact that he's still there is a bad look for every platform that exists. Period. End of story. Hold on. What I'm doing is something that the LolCals don't know anything about. I'm leaving my job because I work for a living. I don't sit there and play Call of Duty and e-beg and I don't know if I can compare myself to the Mighty Wings, but treat the family around me like shit, and then go ahead and yell at my audience and about donations. Like, you gotta be kidding me. This is why I hold no favor or positivity to Wings, Boogie, and Keemstar. Keemstar has done well for himself in terms of, I guess, never acknowledging that he in fact has become a LolCal. I don't think I'm big enough to be on his radar, but I don't give a shit, you know. It'd be, hey, attention on me, but that's not how I want to ever grow. Let me see what you got. If you get hate, let the haters hate. It's okay, I get hate, but I don't give up. Hey, amen. I was there for a good while, and it put me through like some mental strife, like real deal. Been there, done that, wore the t-shirt, and it's been some years, man. But you can't let your detractors or trolls or anything. It's okay. All right, hold on, guys. I'm exiting my job. What those other guys don't do. They just bitch and play video games. Good night to you. Thank you. I dropped something. Oh my god. All right, take care. I'm keeping the camera. It's gonna go in and out, but it'll be the same quality as a LolCal live stream, basically. And I can't believe how much money these guys make out of it. Like, okay, so is this me hating the game or the players? I'm just saying, we all, like, I'd say the majority of us, we can't rely on a check from AdSense, Google Sense for ad revenue, donations, and memberships like these fellas do and can, because we've been able to effectively promote hate watching. And what's crazy to me is Wings does truly believe that he doesn't deserve the vitriol and the trolling. I'll admit, trolling can go too far. The doxing stuff and sending people to your house, I can't advocate all that. Hacking his PSN, while it was hilarious, I don't think I'd like that done to me. And in that spirit, I'm not gonna say, yeah, that was a W. But what's the whole point I'm making is just, I want to see, I'd hope to see, this is not a call to action. You just have to, I need faith in humanity restored. You tell me you see, since Keem left, this whole Tina thing just happens to come out of the woodwork. Something that clearly worked for Boogie when he was younger, when he was desperate and looking around and was with the character that he said he wasn't friends with anymore, this Michael guy. And he calls him live on stream. Oh, I've been talking to this guy in years. And he's like, okay, Michael, why did you introduce me to this woman? Bro, could you be more scripted? She's taking me to court. So that's the build-up. That's the hype. That's the key partner. He's the outside element that is trying to just build up the hype around this stupid Tina Boogie fiasco, which is clearly a joke. But did you see Boogie's little meltdown tonight, by the way? Where he just started, I think, saying the N-word nonstop. And he was like, hyperventilating. You telling me that's real? Like, sincerely. You're telling me that's real? I mean, if that's the strategy for a successful YouTube channel, oh, I'm so angry and fat. I can't. I wore a nice shirt. Screw Keem. Screw all my old friends. Or whatever the strategy is. It's just, like, I think the majority, the analytics of their audience has got to be younger people, more, mentally susceptible people to being manipulated. I mean, I don't know. Humanity in packs and droves can be stupid. So, I'm not going to call the entire locale community stupid. And there's people that are there that know what's up. Oh, yeah, I got videos back. You got videos back? Oh, what's up, Just Shay? Oh, thank goodness. So, I was mentioning, by the way, because I'll never stop giving attention to a toxic mother effer. If you guys want to find something to hate watch, I don't want to give a shout out like that. Someone that just needs to be deplatformed, and you'll see all the evidence provided in videos here. I have not finished my so-called quote-unquote crusade with him. There's myself and a ton of other communities that this man has, and I'm not the one that has this. This hasn't happened to me yet. He doxes people. He will strike your channel, like he did with Just Chaplin there. He'll strike your channel. He'll wait for you to counterclaim it, get your details, dox you, and then pretend that the people he's doxing, he's related to. So 6Erican is this guy's name, and I mean, I put it out there in a negative light. I'm not shouting that scumbag out for any love to go that way. And he's a literal PDF, okay? The evidence is there. There's so much. If you just Googled or YouTubed the name in the search engine, you'll see the evidence there. Speaking of being a scumbag, how does it feel to know that this show, is the show Locale Live meant to be a redemption of these individuals? And now I know Keem dares not to think that he is an actual locale, but I mean, look at his own history. He speaks for itself. I do believe, and I know my own back in the day detractors would call it ironic that I'd call anybody else a narcissist, but he's so clearly some kind of a sociopathic narcissist. I think he's only capable for showing affection for his girlfriend. And, you know, hey, I'm not going to talk about the age disparity there, but holy crap, how about Boogie and Desi? I don't want to just sound like a blind hater. I just want to talk about people seeing reality and understanding it for what it is when it's in front of you, and knowing when an act is an act and a bit is a bit. And this is the desperation. I'm just curious. Oh, what's up, White Dragon? Who am I talking about? Oh, okay, Kid Clips. Specifically, 6Erican, the number 6 Erican. He doxes people.
He likes to talk about being a PDF and having PDF friends. He's a groomer. He's advocated, just like Wings has, for the age of consent to be far lower than it should be. And I guess just to clarify, Six Erican went even lower than Wings' old quote of 12. Six Erican has publicly stated that it should be lowered to 6 or 7. That's Six Erican. Wings says, what has the defense been? Oh, I was a shock jock. I said all of that just to get a reaction, and now he just, doesn't like to live with the actions of his past. And that's where sometimes, not to his full degree, I found some level of, understanding, he's grown up on the eyes. I like Breaking Banquet's, channel the most, clip channel regarding Wings of Redemption or whatever. I mean, it's been hilarious, but I don't give Wings all the props to say, the whole, he scammed people with the surgery, clearly, because he went to the Mexico one, and then with the extra money, he bought himself another vehicle, and, made some other extravagant purchases. This man hasn't had a proper job in 15 years, and he still talks about working at the steel mill. His gallbladder fails on him. He's 450 pounds, and he keeps publicly stating how he's going, this is the year, I'm going to lose it. You beat every surgery that you've had. Any good that it was going to have. You've destroyed it, Wings. And you've burned almost, I think, every single bridge. It's by some sort of miracle that Keemstar, while he is a locale, is able to make you guys money because he knows you guys are a kind of you're a shit fest. You're a train wreck, and people want to see you guys fail, fall, and get humiliated and bullied, and that's why Keem was kind of essential. People, I've seen, and I don't advocate for that crap either. I saw the one where Boogie pulled a piece on that guy, but I learned about who that guy was. He had his YouTube channel banned, and he blamed all of it on Boogie, apparently, which is wild, but I don't know the facts. Maybe there is some actual facts to that. And then, people would show up to Wings' house, too, and then, just, I don't know, the whole harassment campaigns. They make for content, but it's just never something I'll be like, woohoo, yay, I'm a part of that. But, okay, again, final point that I've been rambling on about. Locale Live is desperate. Wings and Boogie is solely relying on all of you to continue to watch, contribute, and pay for all of this fake crap that they're doing. And it's all, I'm telling you, I couldn't prove it in the court of law, but I'll appeal to the common sense of the people that this is all scripted, and they knew with Keem gone, they had to go hard at something. And out of the blue, this Tina situation falls on their lap. I call BS. So I just wanted to rant about what, I think it's still up. And I think, what did they try to project it? That Keem calls into the show, to the show that he's not a part of anymore, and he's concerned and says, stop the effing show now. Stop the fucking show now, he says. And Boogie, just as he always does, yes, master! And the stream ends. And everybody dropped off before that. So, too convenient. I don't know. Any opinions about Locale Live, please do feel free to let me know what your opinions are. Or if my take is just shitty and gets an L. I don't care. I just love to see the feedback regarding that act I saw tonight. I appreciate you asking where I work, but, that's not something I feel like putting out there. It's out there, but, alright, I bid you all adieu. I'm going to be doing more live streams coming soon, and I do have some, the collaborations. 90s Router and I were actually, well, let me not put it all out there. There's some people with talents and editing skills and stuff that we're going to make some vids. That's it. Good nights. White Dragon, thanks for coming through. Good to meet you, by the way. The kid clips? I don't know. I got to check out your channel, brother. All right. That's it. Work is over. Boogie, Wings, Keem, get a job. Now, Keem, I think you're kind of set. Boogie, Wings, get yourselves a job.